If people are going to buy your book, it is ads that will tell you, because there's some informations that Amazon will release to you if you're running ads and they will not release to you if you're not running ads. For example, this video is a very random video. I did not script it. Just now, about 20 minutes ago, a friend of mine just called me and he was complaining about the fact that he has made books on Amazon and he has not seen any sales on it. While we were talking, I just told him that you cannot be complaining that you have not seen sales on Amazon while you don't really run ads on it. And he was telling me he listened to one of the famous YouTubers on KDP that told him something. And I think that's what has been holding him down, that he has not seen sales. And I tried to talk to him about the importance of why he should run ads. But let me tell you what he told me. I had to write it down. You should not run ads unless you have made organic sales. Wow. When I heard that statement, I was like, that is wrong. That is so wrong. The thing is that, let me explain some things to you about KDP that most people don't get. See, KDP is not like the way it used to be before. Before, if you publish a book on KDP, Amazon is going to push your book front, like in less than 2 days of you publishing your book. So especially when you are dealing in niches that are very low competition niches. But now, things have actually changed on Amazon. So let me explain to you guys. See, if you publish a book on Amazon, the best thing about ads is that the number one thing ad gives you on Amazon is the advantage of visibility, right? The advantage of visibility. To be sincere, when I started Amazon, I made about almost $20,000 on Amazon without running ads. But when I started running ads on Amazon, I saw the difference on ads, which I've been doing that. And I'm going to share with you guys why I had to emphasize to my friend that, see, don't do Amazon like that. If not, you'll be complaining. It's not the same way. Okay, now, as I was saying, the major thing Amazon gives you is ability to be visible. That's the ads. The advantage of ads is the ability to be visible. But this is where people get it wrong. The fact that you are visible, the fact that people can see your book, does not mean people will buy your book. But this is the twist. If people don't see your book, no matter how good your book is, if people don't see your book, they are not going to buy it. Imagine now you are waiting to get organic sale before you start running ads. I mean, your book is going to be there, especially when you are dealing in books like coloring books where the competition is really high. Or some people that even go and do notebooks or journal where there are hundreds of thousands of books on Amazon and you just want to go there and publish your book and think that you start getting sales. Me, I don't really do journals and notebooks because that's not my area. I think that is like oversaturated. I like doing coloring books and other technical books. But even in the coloring book niche, you have to be very careful, because you see, thinking that you don't have to run ads and thinking that you just publish your book and you just start seeing sales like that, it works and there's a way to do it. I've even made some videos about it. But you cannot say that until you have seen sales before you can now start running ads. Ads is the fastest way to determine the status of your book. And I will say it again, ads is the fastest way to determine the status of your book. If people are going to buy your book, it is ads that will tell you, because there's some informations that Amazon will release to you if you're running ads that they will not release to you if you're not running ads. For example, how many people see your book? Amazon will tell you if you're running ads. That information is visible to people that are running ads. So the amount of people that see your book is called impression, right? So if you are not running ads on your book, this will happen. Your book goes on Amazon and there's something called indexing, right? You have to index your book. Now, Amazon is the one that indexes your book. Indexing means Amazon takes the information from your book and try to store it on their system so that when people are looking for that type of book, they can find it. And the most important factor in sales of any book, is search history. Search history. Now, if you are in my mentoring class, I will teach you all these things, but let me just hit this point so that you can get it. Search history of any product on Amazon determines the ranking of that product, right? So if your book does not have any search history, meaning somebody have not used a keyword to find your book and buy, right? There's no search history on that particular product. Your book will be down, especially in high competition niches. Your book will be down. And as your book is down, normally, if people want to buy a book on Amazon, they check the first 3 pages or 4, maximum 5 to 6 pages. That's where the bulk of people search on Amazon, 5 to 6 pages. So they open the first page. There are 2 pages on Amazon. There's the search page and there's the product page. The search page is the page where you type the keyword. Product page is when you click on the product and other things show up, right? I'm talking about the search page now. The search page, you have like 5 to 6 pages. These pages are the pages where people scroll, people click and look at the books. The most profitable pages is the first page because that's where the bulk amount of people look at and they make their decisions there. And Amazon is very careful to put the most profitable books that have the highest search history. The most profit is not just about books, even if you are doing Amazon FBA, right? Because I'm actually going to talk about Amazon FBA later on another video, but not in this video. So the point is that when Amazon puts your book on the 20th page, or they will have to scroll down for 30 minutes before they can see your book. How many people have that patience to buy just a book while there are other people's book up there? So your book will have to stay there and stay there, even if your cover is nice, even if your description is okay. In fact, before people even click your description, they'll have to click your cover. So there are 5 things that you have to do before people can even click your book. Your cover, your title, your price, your reviews. All those things are things people look before even clicking your book to think of buying it. So you don't even have reviews yet. You're just a new person on Amazon. You just have a new book. And all of a sudden, you just imagine that you make a book and leave it there and expect that somebody will just search and get to your book. It doesn't work that way anymore, right? It can work for certain things. There are certain tricks you can do. But even so, it has to be specific. You have to be targeting a very small group of people. That plenty books don't even have those kind of, plenty books are not targeting those kind of people. And sales, they are not so much. If you want to roll with the big boys, you want to get where sales is coming from Amazon, you have to be on a niche where there are people coming to buy. Right? You have to be targeting keywords that there are people coming to buy. And the first way, the easiest way, the fastest way you can get people to see your book is when your book appears on the first page. And that is done only through ads. Only through ads. That's the way people can see your book. Right? So if you are not running ads on Amazon, don't blame the fact that you are not getting sales. Now, please don't get me wrong. If you are running ads on Amazon, it does not guarantee sales per se, but ads gives you visibility. So some people can be saying, oh, but I'm running ads, but I'm not seeing sales. In fact, I'm even losing money. That's true. Ads only gives you visibility. It makes your book visible to more people to see, but it does not guarantee that your book will convert into sales because it works like this. The first thing is impression. After impression, the next thing is now the clicks. After the click, the next thing is now when the person purchases. So there are 3 steps: impression, click, and the purchase. Right? So the amount of people that see your book is the impression. The amount of people that click on your book, that means they found interest in your book. They click on it and they want to look at it if this is what they want to buy. That's the clicks. Then the amount of people that now actually click, purchase, and buy on your ads, that's where the whole conversion works. So if your book is selling very well on Amazon, right? And you are running ads, you don't even judge. Literally, you don't judge how much you spend on ads by how much you make from ads. You judge by the total amount of sales, because this is the trick. I did it and I saw the result. When I started running ads on a particular book of mine that was selling very well, my sales jumped up. Like, it moved very fast. And I was like, wow, I noticed that ads, when you are running ads, it affects your organic ranking because your keywords, your book will begin to appear on different keywords. So the idea that you want to wait before you have to get organic sales first before you even run ads doesn't make any sense. So if you have the money for, except you don't have the money for ads, but if you have the money for ads, run your ads. And if you run your ads, this is something you are going to notice. When you look at the impression and you look at the clicks and you find out that 10,000 people looked at this book, there's an impression, 10,000 impression, but you only had, let's say, 200 or 300 clicks, then there's a problem, right? Because it means that the percentage of people looking at this book and the percentage of people clicking at this book, they are not following. So it means that probably you are targeting a wrong keyword. So you will change your keyword. Or it means that probably your title or your cover, or there's something wrong in your book, which is probably number 1, title, number 2, cover, number 3, price, right? If you are targeting the right keywords and people are not clicking on your book, it means something is wrong with your title, something is wrong with your cover, and either something is wrong with your price. So this information that ads will give you, if you publish a book right now and is eligible for ads, in less than let's say highest 5 days, when you get your, because you have to wait for a period of time for you to know if this thing is actually for you to get the actual data, right? So after like 5 days, you can get the data and say, okay, I need to change my title, or I need to change my, no, you can't change your title on Amazon, definitely. That's why you have to be careful when you want to write your book title. But you can even, there's a way you can even do it on your cover, right? There's a way you can, those people in my mentoring group, there's a way you can run it on your cover, or you can just make another book in that same niche. So if people are not buying your book, you have to work on, let's say your cover is not converting, your cover is not catching, your cover is not, you have to work on it. So you have to change your cover, because Amazon allows you to change your cover. If it is the price, then you have to do something about the price. If it is your description, maybe they click on it, but they're not buying, because ads will tell you that one. They click on it, but they're not buying. Something is wrong with your description. Something is wrong with your reviews, or something is wrong with your A+ content. So you know how to go and fix it. Ads is not just about visibility only too. It also gives you feedback on how your book is doing. Those things you need to improve. And lastly, when you see people making money on Amazon, they have built brands. Brands is the key to sales on Amazon, right? If you don't have a strong brand on Amazon, nobody knows your book. Nobody knows your name. How are you going to sell your book? Right? So instead of even thinking of how to sell books, you have to think of how to build a strong brand. If you have built a strong brand on Amazon and people in a particular niche know your brand name, know your brand identity, the day you publish any book, based on your brand, people are going to buy from you. Right? So I just had to clarify this, because I feel that a lot of persons out there have this problem about ads. And I did not go into the technicalities of ads, what you should do, but how much you have to spend, for example, because my friends asked me how much you should spend. It depends on the niche, the bidding, because Amazon works on bidding. If I can outbid you, they'll put my book before your own. But the idea is that just be on the first page, right? Just be on the first page. That's the point. If you can be on the first page for the first 5 days of your book on Amazon, you will get feedback. And if your book will do well, it will start selling. If your book will not do well, you kill the ads, right? This is a business, so you have to test it sometimes. So this video, I did not script it. It's just something I just had to see, because a lot of people don't understand this ad thing, and some of people are even wasting their money on ads. So you have to get it. Misconception is really a bad thing. So I will make other videos on ads, and for those people that want to enter my mentoring group, well, I've said what the price is and how you can join and all those things. So I'll let you guys know the updates. Next month it's going to be live, so you can come in. For now, peace out. And if you have not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. This is the most random videos I've ever made. But I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Probably. Bye.